Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Polygon Matic. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now, let's jump straight into the TA. So we are on the daily chart, and as you can see, Polygon Matic has been very bullish. We broke above the November swing high, which in fact confirms that we are continuing this uptrend. We are in a continuous local uptrend, and very soon we're going to be targeting the April 2022 local high, which is incredible. Polygon Matic has been incredible and has been performing incredible. The only thing that I do want to advise you guys on is that China FUD that's going around with the illegal trading and staking that they do with a lot of shell companies providing high APY rewards for different coins. So basically they jump into one coin, start providing high APYs, and they start a Ponzi scheme where more users delegate their coins and the rewards are paid out in the coins that the new users delegate. And they continue this until the Ponzi scheme collapses on itself and they move over to the next coin after dumping the current coin that they're in. And right now, what is happening is that they're doing this with Polygon Matic. And hopefully we don't see a large correction or a large sell-off. But I do want to say that I would like to see that personally, as that would give us more buying opportunities. And I do want to come back down to this level in case we see a stronger correction. 75 cents all the way down to 70 cents is a strong support block, and I want to hold this. Going below that would be quite negative. And of course, it all depends on Bitcoin, as altcoins do follow Bitcoin all the time. Well, not all the time, only if there are any specific altcoin news coming out regarding the project, then we may see some uptrends and quick sell-offs. But we do have a Fibonacci retracement on the chart with the swing high printed all the way back in December 2021, or you could say January 2022. And the swing low was printed back in June of 2022. And if you don't know how to use the Fibonacci retracements, you can check out the description. There's going to be a video linked where I explain how you can use the Fib retracements. And after you've watched that, you can come back here. So what we've done here is we've retraced down, printed this low, and now we're starting to retrace up, and we ran into the 0.5. We went back down to a retest, and the 0.382 was successfully retested. We ran into the golden ratio afterwards, came back to the 0.382 once again, and now we had another bounce. And as you can see, this support block played out perfectly. I gave you this support block way before we had this bounce in December. And this was a very lucrative entry for anyone looking to buy Matic. It did a 2x since this January low. And since the June low, we've done a 5x already. A 5x, guys, since June on a top 10 project. So I do think, the higher we go, obviously, the less gains there are going to be for Polygon Matic long term. And as you can see, we're targeting $11.50 for the next bull market peak. And that is the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level. That is our target, because once we break above the December 2021 high, or the first fib level, so to speak, on the retracement, we are going to be targeting this. That becomes your technical target. So once you do this, you backtest as support, then you move towards that. Obviously, you don't retrace to the 1.618 every single time, but usually that is the target that is met. You also have two resistance levels before that, the 1.272 and the 1.414. You can start taking profits at those if you wish to do so. Obviously, it's not very smart to hold out your entire bag in hopes it's going to reach to this exact target. If I was, selling in a bull market and I was starting to get all of these bearish signs when your grandmother is asking about MetaMask and how can she transfer Bitcoin with little to none fees, that's when you have to sell. Because if your grandmother's talking about Bitcoin, that means everybody's talking about Bitcoin. And at that point, you can start dollar cost averaging out of your positions not sell obviously everything at once, just the way you don't buy everything all in at once in a bear market. Works the exact way, just in an uptrend basically. So you sell at the 1.272, you sell at the 1.414, and you sell a bit before the 1.618, and then you're out of the position. You wait for the next 90% crash, and you buy. Let's see where are we going to land potentially with the next 95% correction. We're going to come back down to around about 85 cents. So that is, this trading range that we're creating here is potentially going to be our next bear market bottom over here. So hopefully that's how it's going to play out, but this is looking very, very far ahead into the future. So let's not worry about that. The important thing here is that we broke above the golden ratio, the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement, after we have retested it as resistance here in November. We came back down, broke above, but I don't think we're going to hold it as support, unfortunately. So if we zoom in, you can see that we're coming down to retest the 55 EMA as support. We already opened multiple candles below the 20 daily EMA. So the 55 daily is going to be a great entry. You also have a support level here at $1.03. That is a local high we printed in January before having a little retest to the 20 EMA, or a little retracement to the 20 EMA. So I would say this is a good entry, $1.03. Below that, of course, you have the 0.5 Fibonacci at 96 cents. And then you have the support block starting at 75 cents. So if we manage to drop all the way down to the support block, that's when you can put a good amount of money into Polygon at this point here, because, and obviously I'm not a financial advisor, because if you dollar cost average in here, that would be a 50% pullback from this local high. That's a decent pullback for an altcoin, especially higher cap one. So this would be a good area to dollar cost average in, but then again, not all in, because if we do drop lower, you still have some money to average in at those prices. Taking a look at the RSI on the daily, so we lost this support block once again. Potentially we could see something similar to this, where we have a fake out below this support block that we've been holding since May last year, and then we have a huge move to the upside. Maybe that's exactly what's happening over here. But as the inflation is coming back with a vengeance, and the Fed is maybe going to be increasing the interest rates with a 50 basis hike next month. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. If they do, we're going to see a pullback. There is no question about it, because everyone's so bullish right now. Everyone's expecting them to start cutting the interest rates even tomorrow, but they've clearly stated that that's probably not going to be happening this year, or probably it's going to be at the end of 2023 or early 2024 if things go the way they want to. But clearly things are not going the way the Fed wants them to be going. Now, let's switch over to the Binance website for the weekly chart. Okay, taking a quick look at the weekly chart here. As you can see, we do have this small Fibonacci retracement. So what you can do is you can either have it from the swing low in December, or you can have it from the wick there. You can drag it all the way down to the wick, or you can have it off the body of the candle, which is technically the right way to have it set up. And the swing high is all the way back here in October 2022, where the candles closed there. You can drag it all the way up to the wick there, but this is the right way to use a fib retracement. And as you can see, we retraced all the way up to the 1.618 target at $1.45.5, and we also ran into this ascending resistance trend line that we keep bumping our head into. We've done that once in August, once in November last year, and once again here in February 2023. I'm hoping for a back test of the 20 EMA as support. That would be healthy. And we already got the bullish cross on the weekly chart. So this is a major bullish signal for Polygon Matic. This could be the start of its own bull market, so to speak. And yeah, this is a very good sign for Polygon Matic. With all the partnerships going on, I think it's going to do great next bull market. However, like I said, you have to watch out for that China FUD. Just be ready for a pullback. Not saying anything's going to happen. I'm just saying be prepared and look into it is all I'm saying. And that is pretty much everything that I have for Polygon Matic here. Yeah, healthy pullback off the 20 would be great because we're getting a bit overextended, as you can see, away from the EMAs. That's usually when it starts getting unhealthy. So we want to see a retracement here, but not below the December low. Checking out the volume indicator. Volume has been doing okay. Nothing too crazy compared to what we've seen in 2021 and in 2019. Look at these volumes. That's where most of the people were entering. And if you look at the price action, this is around these prices here during the inception. So people have been buying in, or a lot of people bought in, and investors and companies bought in at 1 cent, less than a cent, and they're still not taking profits. So the next bull market, I do think we're going to see good gains for Polygon. Like I said, the 1.618 on the large fib, $11.50 is what we're targeting. The weekly RSI almost got overbought here. So this is also quite a negative sign that we're getting overbought very quickly, and we're not even in the bull market yet. So I would like to see a healthy retracement here. Obviously, we broke out of this falling wedge here. I think we had this drawn out. It's just that the charts tend to they tend to reset, so I have to draw everything multiple times, and it's getting a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. So probably gonna end up signing into the account just so all the drawings save. And we also have a nice ascending support trend line over here that we might see another bounce from. We've seen one in September last year, one in December, so keep an eye on this. This could be a great entry point for Polygon Matic. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you all for watching. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. I'm going to catch you in the next update. Take care.